Open widely, fully, in a way that not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. So it has no limit, out, dissolve without a trace, empty out without a trace, so that it extinguish without a trace. Out in a way that not grasping, both grasping, not grasping together. So release, relax for one another. Fully not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, constantly. We have a lot of habits of grasping. Being still, dwelling, sustaining, holding, attaching. That's the habit. A lot of that. So constantly not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, release, relax for one another all the time. Keep thinking, reciting the sentence to dissolve. Constantly think of the sentence, any sentence. Remind yourself to recite the sentence in your mind, to dissolve, to release, relax. Not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, especially to release, relax, inner and outer. Just not, both not and not. Not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. Remind yourself of this reminder constantly. To release, relax for one another, otherwise you are stuck at either stillness or indifference that is not useful for the samsara. So recite the sentence, not grasping, both grasping, not grasping constantly. To release, relax, not, both not, and not. Think of these sentences, release, relax for one another constantly. Not to emphasize stillness, indifference, not to emphasize being with stillness or indifference. It isn't an art of holding, not holding on to anything. It is to let go of the let go, give up the give up, not grasping the not grasping. It isn't the art of staying still, being stuck, holding on to anything. It isn't about stuckness, being still, It is to let go of the let go, give up the give up, not grasping the not grasping. Just might, not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, so that it release, relax, only release, relax for one another. Just not both not and not. To cut and cut for everything simultaneously. To cultivate, to practice, you are stuck. You are left behind. It's not enlightenment. It is something that not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. It is to release the release. From not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, that is release the release. Not about cultivating, practicing to attain anything. It isn't about the art of holding. It isn't about being still. It is everything. Everything is from not grasping, even the not grasping itself. It isn't anything in being still or being indifferent. It is from not grasping the not grasping itself. Release the release. It is to liberate from the liberation. Relax from the relax. From not grasping the not grasping itself. From give up the give up itself. The essence of enlightenment, all this are the essence of enlightenment. It isn't about being still or being anything in indifference. Not grasping, even the not grasping itself. That is when it cuts the essence of enlightenment. That is not grasping, even the not grasping itself. Give up, even the give up itself. That is when it is Nibbana. Nibbana doesn't have either grasping, not grasping, I have said before. Doesn't have either give up or not give up. Doesn't have either renounce, not renounce. If you are worried about renounce, not renounce, it's never be a Nibbana. It's only a suffering, a self-torture in that practice. Not grasping, even the not grasping itself. So there is no more grasping, not grasping, give up. The give up itself, so there is no more give up or not give up, and that will be Nibbana automatically. Not grasping, even the not grasping itself, so it is the end of both grasping, not grasping. Don't be fixated on practicing. That is practicing suffering to attain, to gain. Practice for practice, that is suffering, that is self-torture. You are deluded in grasping on something that isn't about grasping. You are deludedly grasping on something that is ungraspable. So not grasping, even the not grasping itself. Be diligent in recite the sentence. Recite the reminder to release, relax for one another. Constantly remind yourself, otherwise you are locked in either stillness or indifference. Those are still realms of existence. So be diligent in recite the sentence to release, to dissolve, to relax for one another. Might, both might and not might. Not, both not and not. Not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. These two sentences especially. Constantly recite. Remind yourself to recite these sentences. To release, relax for one another. Otherwise, you always being still, being indifferent. That is you pressing down the state, being the well, sustaining in those states. That is pressing down, attachment, pressing down the state. It isn't let go of the let go. It isn't give up the give up. So not grasping, both grasping, not grasping together. That is release, relax for one another. Don't cultivate anything that is not enlightenment. You practice something that isn't about enlightenment. The practice itself, it isn't enlightening. So not both not and not. Not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. Not grasping cut from the not grasping itself. Just not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. Not grasping cut the not grasping itself, within itself. Just not. Not, both not and not. Not cut within itself, within the mind. So constantly recite these sentences to enlighten for one another. Be diligent in reciting these reminders to enlighten for one another constantly. Just not. Not, both not and not. And with everything. Not to everything. Not, both not and not. Together with everything. All and everything. So it's cut and cutting for everything simultaneously, all at once. Be diligent in enlightened for the samsara. To think of these sentences enlightened for the samsara. Be diligent. Don't be stuck, sustaining at the stillness, indifference. It isn't about the art of being still. Cut. Constantly think of the reminder, the reminding sentences to dissolve. Recite the sentence to cut constantly. Not, both not and not not. Constantly recite this sentence to cut for one another. Give up, both give up and not give up. Diligent in thinking of the sentence to release, relax for one another. It isn't about release for release, relax for relax. It isn't about grasping. Release, relax for one another. That is not harmful. But if you release for release, relax for relax, that is harmful because you grasp. But if you give, if you do it for other, for everything, it's not harmful. It will become suffering if you want to grasp on relaxing or releasing. So if not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. Release, relax for others, for everything. Give up, both give up and not give up. That is to release, relax for one another as well. Open completely. Inner, outer, open fully in a way that not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. Fully in a way that not both not and not together. Open fully, completely. Inner and outer. Enlighten and enlighten for everything simultaneously. Release and release for everything simultaneously. Relax and relax for everything simultaneously. Open completely, inner, outer, in a way that not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, together. Both release and relax simultaneously for everything. Not is the same. Every time you not, both not and not, it cuts. But has to be together with everything, so it cut and cutting for everything simultaneously.